When you become the thought of what you wish to create, when every cell vibrates at that frequency, then reality has no choice but to yield to that clear and sustained intention. Joe Dispenza. Manifesting the reality you desire begins with understanding a fundamental principle. Everything that exists was first created in the invisible world of ideas and consciousness. Our mind, with its incredible power, acts as a projector of realities, and we are the architects of that projection. When we talk about manifestation, we are diving into the profound process of bringing something from the quantum field of infinite possibilities into the material world. And the key to this lies in the unbreakable connection between thought, feeling, and action. Imagine for a moment that the entire universe is a field of vibrant energy, where every particle responds to your mind. You are in fact a co-creator of this field because where you place your attention is where you place your energy. If you can hold your focus on a desire with absolute clarity, you will begin to attract the circumstances, people, and events needed to materialize it. But the most crucial detail is that thinking or visualizing alone isn't enough. It's not about creating a mental fantasy disconnected from physical reality. True manifestation requires you to enter an elevated state of being that completely aligns with the future you want. Consider this. Our thoughts are the language of the brain, but our emotions are the language of the body. So for a desire to become reality, mind and body must vibrate at the same frequency. If you visualize a future full of abundance but harbor feelings of fear or doubt, you're sending conflicting signals to the universe. It's like trying to tune into two radio stations simultaneously. Coherence only occurs when you are so emotionally engaged with what you want that your body believes that reality is already true. Which brings us to a crucial point. The practice of visualization must be accompanied by intense feelings. When you close your eyes and imagine what you desire, you need to feel as grateful and joyful as if you had already achieved your goal. Gratitude is an extremely powerful vibrational frequency because it puts us in a state of receiving. It elevates us from the old emotional state of lack or expectation to a new state of fulfillment. When you feel deeply grateful, as if your manifestation has already occurred, you send a clear signal to the quantum field that you are already living that reality. And that's how the universe responds. Remember, the brain doesn't know the difference between an experience you've lived in the external world and one you've created in your mind. When you mentally rehearse your new reality with all your senses, activating genuine feelings, you start to reprogram your brain and body for that new experience. Through neuroplasticity, the brain restructures itself, forming neural networks that support this new version of you. However, there is an important challenge: maintaining faith and consistency. Many people give up before they see results because they're fixated on the when and the how. Anxiety over timing or the method is a sign that you're still operating from a state of limitation. The real practice is to hold the vision and emotion, regardless of external evidence. It takes deep trust to believe that even when you don't see anything happening, the universe is orchestrating everything perfectly behind the scenes. When you truly understand that you are the co-creator of your reality, you realize that your mission is to align with the highest version of yourself and live in that state of being. This state isn't conditioned by what the external world tells you, but by the inner certainty you sustain. You are the one who transforms matter through energy. You are the one who can make the invisible visible simply through focus, intention, and emotion. The next step is to create a daily practice that integrates all of this. Start your day with a powerful visualization meditation. Enter a state of calm and release control over the external world. Connect with your heart, that incredible electromagnetic field 10 times more powerful than the brain's. Feel grateful. Visualize your future. See yourself vividly in that scenario. What does it feel like to be there? What emotions does it evoke? Bring every detail into your sensory experience. Then immerse yourself in a deep feeling of love and gratitude. Thank as if everything is already real. Believe me, this practice isn't just spiritual. It's a physical mechanism that shapes the field of possibilities around you. Often, what holds us back from manifesting is old subconscious programming and limiting beliefs we've carried for years. The only way to overcome them is to feel something more profound than those beliefs represent. For instance, if you believe you don't deserve success, You'll need to feel love and gratitude so intensely that your new emotion overrides the old conditioning. This way, you reprogram your subconscious and transform your electromagnetic field. Manifestation, therefore, is a game of coherence and vibration. You can't just ask for something with your mind. You have to become it with your body and heart. This is the secret of great manifestors. They live in their desired future as if it's the present. And when you enter that elevated state and sustain that vibration, the universe has no choice but to deliver what is already true in your energetic field. Become the person who already lives their manifestation. Let your emotions overflow from that reality. And remember, when you align with the power of your intention and connect with the universal energy field, there's nothing you cannot create. The mind is a creator of realities, but the heart is the catalyst that brings these creations to life. When you combine the power of both, the impossible becomes possible. So how can you maintain this elevated state of being day after day? Well, it requires more than discipline. It demands a commitment to your transformation. Remember, we are creatures of habit, and our habitual thoughts and feelings are deeply ingrained. These patterns operate like programs on autopilot, perpetuating the same reality you want to change. The real work begins with deprogramming these subconscious habits and installing new beliefs and emotions. Let's dive deeper into how this works. When you wake up in the morning, your brain immediately reconnects to what it knows. The environment around you, the people you see every day, the things you need to do. Your mind revisits your worries, tasks, and routines, and you begin to recreate the same day as always. What you need to do is interrupt this cycle. Wake up with a clear intention, with a purpose that transcends what is familiar. Ask yourself, how can I be the highest version of myself today? If the answer is loving, grateful, abundant, confident, then you need to start living those emotions immediately, even before anything happens externally. This is where the practice of conscious repetition comes in. What does that mean? It means that just as you mentally rehearse your new reality, you also need to train your body to feel the emotions of that reality. Because you see, if you only think about what you want without ever feeling it deeply, your body is still living in the past, anchored to old emotions. It's the intense feeling and repetitive practice that create new neural networks in the brain and condition the body to a new mind. This isn't a superficial approach. It's the neuroscience of transformation. Now, think of something powerful. Every time you interrupt a negative thought or an emotion that doesn't serve your purpose, you're literally weakening the neural connections that sustain that old programming. And every time you consciously choose a new thought or engage in a new feeling, you are building new neural connections. Over time, these new connections become stronger until they become your dominant way of being. What once required conscious effort becomes a natural state. And then, you no longer have to struggle to manifest because you have become the manifestation. You may wonder, what should I do when external circumstances don't reflect the reality I want to create? This is the ultimate test of faith and persistence. Most people react to the external world and let conditions define their internal state. But those who master the art of manifestation live from the inside out. This means that regardless of what is happening in your environment, you maintain your energy and vision firmly aligned with what you want to create. And this is more than a spiritual practice, it's pure physics. You're training your electromagnetic field to attract realities that match your vibration. Quantum physics has already shown us that everything is energy, including ourselves. Everything you see, feel, or experience is energy condensed into form. And you, as a conscious being, have the power to influence and shape this energy. How? Through intentional focus and sustained emotion. And here's another crucial point. It's not just about wanting things for yourself, but creating from a state of fullness. When you align with love, compassion, and gratitude, your manifestations don't arise from a desire to fill a void, but from a wish to expand the beauty and abundance you already feel within. This leads us to a deeper understanding of the role of detachment. Sometimes people interpret detachment as giving up on the desire. But that's not it. Detachment means releasing control over the how and the when. It means trusting the process so deeply that you don't need to feel anxious or desperate for results. You know the universe is responding to your vibration, so you remain calm, confident, and at peace. True mastery is desiring intensely while being completely happy, even if the desire hasn't manifested yet. And when you reach that state of emotional freedom, the universe conspires to bring you everything that resonates with your high frequency. Another powerful element for manifesting everything you visualize is the practice of self-love and worthiness. Many people sabotage their manifestations because deep down, they don't believe they deserve what they want. So, start reprogramming that belief now. If you want abundance, ask yourself, do I truly feel worthy of living in abundance? If the answer is no, it's time to work on that self-acceptance. The universe can only deliver to you what you believe you are worthy of receiving. And this isn't esoteric, it's pure energetic psychology. The more you love yourself and feel deserving, the more easily you receive what you desire. Now, let's talk about the role of inspired action. Often the concept of manifestation is misunderstood as waiting for things to happen. But in reality, when you're truly aligned with your vision, you'll feel compelled to act in ways that align with your desire. Inspired action doesn't come from need or obligation. It comes from a place of enthusiasm and conviction. It's as if the universe places signs, ideas, and opportunities in your path that are irresistible. When you act from this state, every step you take is infused with creative energy, further amplifying your manifestation. Finally, never underestimate the power of patience. Manifestation isn't a linear process, it's a dance with the unknown. Sometimes, what you desire manifests in ways you couldn't have imagined. Other times, there's a gestation period where the universe is rearranging everything so you can receive exactly what you asked for at the perfect time. Be patient with the process and don't lose sight of your vision. Stand firm in your faith and keep aligning with the highest version of yourself. The moment you fully surrender to the field of infinite possibilities, without fear, without doubt, and allow yourself to feel that you already are what you wish to be, that's when the magic happens. That's when the invisible becomes visible. Joe Dispenza. Manifest your dream life knowing that everything starts and ends with the energy you emit. And remember, you are the creator, and the power is always within you.